Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be filming this makeup look. Obviously I'm going for cocktails later with my friend from work, so I wanted to do something quite glitzy and glam. I'm wearing an all black dress hopefully if it all goes well. So I just thought this would tie in really nicely with it. So it's kind of like bronzy gold eyes with a nude, but like a darker nude lip with a darker lip liner. Yeah, so I'm going to film this look for you and I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to follow. I've included like my eyebrows, my eyes. It honestly just takes practice. If I can do it, you can do it. It's literally just practice makes perfect. I've included like everything. I don't want lipstick on my teeth. I've included like my eyebrows like step by step, because everyone always asks me how I do them. They don't actually look like this. It takes a lot of work to make them look like this. So I've shown you how I do my soap brow technique, because everyone's always like, soap, you use soap. I'm just like, yeah, it's amazing. I think it's what drag queens use, but it works for me, so I hope you enjoy it. Please do like and subscribe and comment if you like it or if you've used any of the tips or techniques. Yeah, I know I've been away for quite a while, but I feel like I was putting too much pressure on myself, so I'm gonna just film as and when, and I feel like that way, without the pressure, I won't be so hard on myself. So yeah, just keeping it fun, light, and full glam. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I shall see you in the next clip looking not as glam, but you know. I'm going out for cocktails tonight. If you hear a drawer open, it's like all my makeup's here and then my mirror's there. So yeah, I'm going out for cocktails tonight. So I want to be glam AF. I'm going to start with my eyebrows because they always ask me how I do my eyebrows, and I'm just like, oh, I use soap. And they're just like, what? I'm just like, I use soap, but it sounds really weird, but it works. For brows, so I'll just talk you through what I use and then just maybe fast forward through it, because I can't really explain it. It's better for you just to watch it. So I use a soap. I use the pear soap. Looks like this. I keep it in a soap container. You can tell I've literally had it for like a year. It's like £1. So I use this soap. You can use normal water, it works just as well, but I just use the Smashbox primer water just because it's in a spray bottle, so I just find it easier. I use a spoolie, well, like a mascara wand. It's crusty and dusty, but it works. So all I do is spray the water onto the soap. You can just dip the spoolie into some water and then make like a froth until it looks like that, basically. And then the first few attempts they might look a bit, what have you done to them, but after a while it looks quite sick. So if I zoom you in, it looks like a froth like this. I just comb it through your brow. So it looks like that. So you can already see the difference, and I just push it down because my eyebrows are really stubborn, so they tend just to fall down. For my eyebrow products, I only ever really use gel. I just find it lasts really long, and especially with this technique you can't, really blurry, you can't really go in with powder because it doesn't really work, and pencil just moves the brow, so the soap technique doesn't really work for me anyway. So I use a dip brow pomade. This is the Revolution Pro one. It's literally like, I think, £5. And then for my brows personally, I like to make this one longer. So here you can see this one starts a little bit more into my nose, whereas this one doesn't. And I like to just extend it slightly and thicken it up. Oh, and for brush I use the Zoeva, it's rubbed off, but the angled one, and you need to really squeeze it. I just use tissue, but right then I just use my fingers and now it's everywhere. So squeeze it together, apply a product, and then you can draw like hair-like strokes. I'm going to just underline the brow now. When it comes to the top of the brow, I don't really do much because I find it can look quite false. So I literally just focus on the arch. If you find the front looks a bit too like stark, then just get the spoolie and comb. So it's a little bit softer. I use this Zoeva brush that is completely, oh no it's not rubbed off. The 232 brush, like the flat brush, just to outline my brows. I just use a concealer to prime my eyelids because I find it works just as well as long as I set it. To set the eyes, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty powder. Looks like this. It's the best powder ever. I'm going to be using the Morphe 39A. It looks like this. It is stunning. Like, this is like everything. The Zoeva 227 brush, literally like probably my favourite brush ever. And I'm going to go in with this colour. So it's kind of like a burnt sort of red colour. So I'm going to pop this inside the crease and keep on layering. Don't worry about fallout because we've not got any foundation on, so we can just literally wipe it away. And just keep on buffing it in. Just do little circular motions and follow where your socket is basically. And then we're going to take a bigger brush. This is the Zoeva 232 or 222. And I'm going to take the orange that is just next to it. So this one here. And go back in with the first colour we used and deepen that up. And go back in with the second colour and buff it out. Just to deepen out the outside corner, I'm going to go in with, this is like my one of my favourite colours. It's like a really deep chocolatey brown. And I'm just going to use that on the outside of the eye. Go back in with your first brush you used and buff out the edge. So I'm just going to go straight in with the NYX Glitter Glue. So I just pop a little bit on the back of my hand. Literally you need the smallest amount. Press it where you want it. You don't need a lot of this because otherwise it will crease. And I always say just stop halfway. Take any sort of flat brush, pick up your pigment and just press, tilt your head back and press. And then just diffuse it out just like this, so just pat. Where there's no glitter glue it's not going to stick anyway, but it's going to just diffuse nicely. And I'm going to apply a little bit of black eyeshadow, the one that's inside the palette. It's a really nice black eyeshadow actually. I'm just going to apply that just on the outside, and I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, a really thin line just along the lash line. The only thing I don't like with this eyeliner is that it doesn't really set matte, so I always go over with eyeshadow. Pop on a bit of mascara, any mascara will do. This is the Lancome Doll Eyes. Lashes, the only lashes I wear are the unicorn lashes in Cherry Top. So I look down and I apply it in the centre first and then push down the edges. So my eyes are done. This is them. The lashes, they just bring the whole look together, but basically I'm going to move on to my face now using the Smashbox Pore Filling Primer. If I look behind there, I'm literally just using that mirror, so otherwise I won't be able to see. I'm going to go in with first a bit of the MAC. So I'm going to use the MAC NC44. So natural. basically on the outside of my face. And then I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I love this foundation so much. In 18p cam. Just pump it onto my hand and apply it in the centre. This is like the only way I like to apply my foundation is with a beauty blender. I just think it applies it really, really even, gives you the best sort of coverage, and still looks quite natural. So for cream contour, I always use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. I'm running out so much. And I just pop it around, you can't even see, fantastic. Pop it around my forehead first and blend it, because it does sometimes tend to set, and there's nothing worse than patchy bronzer. A little bit under the chin. Sometimes it goes a little bit patchy on me under the chin, so we'll just do a little bit. So for concealer, I'm using the same Makeup Revolution one in C5, just under the eyes. And down the nose. And then going back in with my Flower Beauty powder. No, Beauty Bakery, that one. And you need to do it quite soon, you just need to sit under the eyes. So that way it's not going to crease and it's going to stay nice and bright. Around the nose, anywhere it's going to move. And especially if you're going to take pictures, you can mattify the whole face, but I find even on me it's too matte. I just mattify the middle. And that way you don't look like you're sweating, because that's not cute. For bronzer, I love Benefit Hoola for contour, because it's warm but not too warm, and it's cool but not too cool. And the Zoeva 127 brush, and I mainly use it on my cheeks. So you basically go from the top of your ear down to the side of your mouth, but stopping before you get to there. Basically do a number 3, so start on the forehead, so that, and then you go into the shape of number 3. Go around that jawline, just helps to define it. We all love to get rid of that double chin. I'm going to add a MAC Peaches, so it looks like this. My favourite blush ever. I think I've gone like OTT now. I just love blush. Spray my face with the Smashbox Primer Water first. Okay, so my face is dry, and I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and it's in the that glow one. A little bit on the chin. A little bit on the lip. I love a nose highlight. So for eyes, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Brown Eyeliner in Brood. So we're going to mix this one. So we're going to use that one first and then buff it out of the orange. And connect it to the outside corner. Dust off that colour, then go in with the orange. And take that just below, and it's going to help you buff it out. Again, just little circular motions. What we use to highlight the face, we're going to use to highlight under the brow bone. So we just press it on. Like so. So for lips, I'm going to use a Rimmel lip liner. No, Barry M. I don't know what shade it's in. It's in like a dark brown. And I always overline the middle. You know what, I overline everything, so. Then for lips, I'm going to use the Smashbox lipstick in Do No Wrong. And I'm going to blend it in with the lip liner. I don't think I'm going to add gloss yet. I don't think anyway. But that is... God, my hair's dropped so much. I'm going to have to recolour it. Yeah, this is the finished makeup look.